The box set of Steven Universe Save the Light and OK K.O. Let's Play Heroes is coming out in October, and we just can't wait to start playing. In addition to the gameplay and storyline, we'll also be keeping our eyes out for all those Easter eggs. Before we begin, subscribe to CBR and ring that bell to become a member of our notification squad so you never miss a video. Without further ado, here are some Easter eggs in Steven Universe Save the Light.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Dances. If you love seeing the fusion dances in Steven Universe, you're in luck. In the game Steven Universe Save the Light, you'll obviously have the ability to fuse gems together. For those fans who love the show, some of the moves will look a little familiar. Steven and Connie performed the dance they used to form Stevani in Mindful Education, but finished with a jump towards each other instead of standing back to back. Amethyst uses dance moves from the first formations of Opal and Sugarlight, and Pearl uses the same pirouette from the start of Sardonyx's fusion dance. And don't forget Garnet, who uses dance moves from the very first appearance of Alexandrite's fusion dance.
Hey, great singing, Steven! Thanks, Steven!
Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna get to see many types of awesome new dances in Steven Universe Save the Light, but you can't recognize all of them just from the TV show. Instead, you might see just a few pop culture references sneaking in from time to time. Steven and White Light do some poses that'll look quite familiar to fans of the Dragon Ball franchise. On the show, Goku uses a technique called fusion to temporarily merge two or more bodies. You'll see Steven and White Light posing just like in the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. Sonic X. When it comes to beloved video game characters that have been parodied and referenced, it's hard to beat Sonic. And of course, Steven Universe Save the Light couldn't resist, as they threw out a shout out to everyone's favorite fast blue hedgehog. During the game, you'll hear Amethyst say the phrase "gotta go fast" when she performs her spin dash move. This is a reference to the theme song from the show Sonic X. The show is about characters from the popular Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and is a pervasive part of pop culture. But of course, this raises the question: who is faster, Amethyst or Sonic?
He made me this color so that I may talk. Squirrel!
Up. When it comes time for adventuring, it's hard to beat the Pixar movie Up. In a lot of ways, Up and Steven Universe have some things in common. They focus on characters that are far from cookie cutter, and the stories have ways of seriously pulling at your heartstrings. So it makes sense that the creators of Steven Universe Save the Light would put a reference from this popular Pixar film into the game. You'll hear Connie say, "Adventure is out there," which is enough to give any Up fan goosebumps. That line perfectly encapsulates the film, and is also the name of a documentary about the filmmaker's journey to South Africa for research purposes.
Took me back in time, didn't you?
Timeline. As with any long-running fantastical series spread across multiple platforms, sometimes the continuity of Steven Universe can be a bit confusing. But there are some hidden clues in Steven Universe Save the Light that'll let you know when certain events take place. We see Lars sporting olive skin and orange-brown hair, letting us know this takes place before the episode Wanted, and thus by extension before Steven Bomb 6. And it seems as if some things from the first game are canon in the second as well. We see the White Light still has its Steven form from the ending of the previous game.
Voltron sees that both of you are right.
Voltron. Nothing says fun like a trip to the amusement park Beach City Funland. Where else could you find roller coasters, a teacup ride, and of course, the troublesome Zoltron machine? In the Steven Universe episode Future Boy Zoltron, we see Steven growing frustrated with a fortune-telling Zoltron machine. Eventually, he ends up smashing it, much to Mr. Smiley's dismay. However, in Steven Universe Save the Light, we once more venture to Beach City Funland to see a new machine called Voltron. Yes, this is apparently the son of the older Zoltron machine. After all, it's not as if Steven could fill in for Zoltron forever.
The Pearl I know never jumps into my arms.
Bismuth. If you haven't seen the Steven Universe episode Bismuth yet, you might want to watch out for spoilers. In the episode, we're introduced to Bismuth, one of the original crystal gems. It turns out that she'd created Breaking Point, a weapon designed to shatter gems on impact. Rose thought it was too dangerous to use, and ended up bubbling Bismuth as a result. At the end of the episode, Steven is also forced to contain Bismuth in such a way, but despite this, you'll be able to enter Bismuth's force in Steven Universe Save the Light. You'll even be able to find a statue of Rose Quartz inside of it.
You're right, Universe. This is all your fault.
Dewey Wins. In the game Steven Universe Save the Light, players have the opportunity to talk to Bill Dewey. He's a recurring character on the show who spent a long term as the mayor of Beach City. In the game, Dewey will make comments regarding an upcoming dialogue. To people who don't watch the show, this can be dismissed as a throwaway comment, but real fans know that Dewey isn't the mayor of Beach City anymore, following the events of the episode Dewey Wins. At the end of that episode, we learned that Bill Dewey is no longer mayor of Beach City, after losing the election to Nanefwa.
Senti, you're back!
Monster Reunion. In the game, you might be a little confused if you didn't catch the Steven Universe episode Monster Reunion. Speaking to the events in the episode, Hessenite reveals that her troops had to flee Earth as quickly as possible, and that not all of them made it. Nephrite is then confirmed to be part of Hessenite's fleet in Legs from Here to Homeworld. At the entrance of Hessenite's warship, you'll see some Citrine guards. According to the episode Lars of the Stars, there were 167 of them guarding the Sun Incinerator, where the off-colors managed to sneak past them.
I'm gonna bring the ocean back, or get really thirsty trying.
Wild Weekends. There's no denying that sometimes weird, wonderful, and wacky things happen to our hero, Steven Universe. At one point in the game, Steven recalls some of his crazier adventures. Fans of the show know that one episode he references is called Ocean Gem. We would definitely call the ocean disappearing and Steven narrowly avoiding falling into his doom as pretty wild. Then there's Steven Bomb 5, which, among other things, involved saving Greg in outer space. Traversing the universe and encountering hostile life forms may be pretty typical for Steven, but certainly adventurous.
You are a circus act.
Circus act?
Hey, let's see!
There you have it. Are you looking forward to playing Steven Universe Save the Light? How many Easter eggs did you spot on your own? Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe to CBR for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.